I hit the button. I'm talking so that there's noise when the show starts. I'm assuming the show has started. Hello, everybody. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please. It's my Tuesday night live stream. How are you doing? I'm all right. I'm a little tired still. The time change has still thrown me, so I've got that going for me. But I also am probably going to bed later than I should. It's my own fault. It's on me. Today, coming up, I want to talk a bit about the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. I almost said Epcower. And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And my favorite Walt Disney World parks right now, because things have changed. There have been additions and subtractions, and I just want to let you know how I feel about all that. But first, we're going to go to a chat check. Let's see. Do I have this? I hit too many buttons. Hang on. We'll talk about Dean later. Nope, that's the wrong one. Okay. There we go. Let's go back to the top. Uper Wisdom Videos, Jason and Bridget, you are today's winner. You are first in the chat. You get an all-expense paid trip. I mean, I'm not funding it, so you're gonna have to find somebody that can. But you'll get, if you can find somebody, an all-expense paid trip somewhere. So good luck with that. Sister Sunshine, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here, Amy. We've got Captain Akron 27. Pepper Tree Villa is here. Noah is here. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I am seeing Michigan is warming up, getting a bit chilly in the evening, though. Well, I'm glad it's starting to warm up. I checked Apple weather on my phone, and it is due to warm up here as well. I mean, I know it's relative, right? It's always a bit warmer here, usually. But it's going to be in the 90s starting this weekend, I believe. So how about that? That's a bit too warm, though. Mike Wheeler, welcome to the show. Hi there, Jim and the Sunshine Nation. Indeed. Mouse Talk, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's been so cloudy here today. Can we have some more sunshine, please? Again, I'll just say this again. I'll take the request, but I cannot guarantee delivery on that request. But I'll do my best. I can only do what I can. The Orlando guy, Richard, is here, and he's singing. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And Disney Nerd Herders is here. Welcome to you guys. Sooner Girl Travels. Steve's World is here. A Disney Life for me. Welcome. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. Well, thank you so much for doing that. T. Marie Photography is also here. Everybody, thank you so much for showing up. Dennis El Ghazi is also here. Let's get into it. I went to Walt Disney World this weekend. Went to the Epcot International Flower and Garden. It's out of focus, and I don't have autofocus on. Let me do this. There we go. All right, this is the passport that you pick up at the entrance, well, actually throughout the festival. But inside the passport, it tells you about all the food they offer, all the displays. They have pictures, stamps, because you can go around and do all the different food booths and mark off what you've like here. You would put the stamp here for the that's the Hanami food booth in the Japan pavilion. So you would take the sticker and put it there, and it's just a fun way to keep track of where you've had some treats from the festival. In the back, this is this year's kind of food scavenger hunt. It's called the Garden Graze, and they've got, let me zoom in on this because I've started. You can see I have 2 stamps already. I've started gathering stamps So what you do is you go around. Let me get closer. There we go. You go around. There are 5 items to purchase throughout World Showcase. Can I put my elbow on the table to keep myself from shaking? No, still shaking. Anyway, you get these 5 items, and as you purchase them, you get stamps. And then once you get all 5 stamps, you get that complimentary item there. And I don't know what it is. I didn't pay attention to anybody that was getting it. But you get it at the Pineapple Promenade stand. So I'm guessing it's perhaps a pineapple treat of some sort. A chocolate-covered chunk of pineapple would be amazing. Jeffrey Resendez, welcome to the show. Lady Jamers is also here. Welcome, everybody. So anyway, I started that. So what I did is I purchased the first 2 items, the grilled baby vegetables, which were really good, and the Impossible Meatball. And all of these are meatless options here for this particular scavenger hunt. I don't know what they call it. I'm going to call it a scavenger hunt. So I had the, I guess I can take this off. No, here. I had the grilled vegetables, which were wonderful, and it came with a bit of hummus, and they were grilled, and grilled vegetables are just the best. And then I had the Impossible Meatball. Impossible is the company that makes plant-based meat substitute options. Many restaurants now have Impossible Burgers. Beyond Burger is another company that does that, and they sell that in grocery stores. It's a comparable item. Anyway, the Impossible Meatball was very good. It came with a nice kind of a spicy sauce. I don't know what that means. Is that spicy sauce? And it was wonderful. I can't remember what else. Oh, it came in a almost like a tiny pita, but it wasn't a pita. It looked like half a taco. It was about the size of half of a taco, and there was one meatball in it, and the sauce, and it was very good. I would get that again. So and I was planning on getting it anyway. I was glad it was part of the scavenger hunt, so I could put the I could get the stamp for it. What else? The cucumber slushy. Oh, you know what? I didn't even see. Is that one of them? The watermelon cucumber slushy. Well, that's the drink that's part of this. Potato pancakes. I imagine that's pretty good. How can you screw those up? And the pineapple skewer are the other 3 I need to get still. So that was pretty good so far. I was very happy. What does this say? The Impossible Meatball was grilled next to fries bathed in beef tallow. It was not. MGM Traveling, long time no see. Welcome to the show. Stevie Lee is also here. You're not late. You are right on time. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. Just talking about the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. Here we go. I took my 360-degree camera there. I released a video yesterday, I think. And let me show you just a part of that. I'm going to show you near the end of my video. It's up on YouTube. Let me do this. Let me share it out. So here it is. Okay, here we are. This is near the end of my video, and I am standing over by what used to be Horizons. They're now building the Guardians of the Galaxy ride over there, and it's a 360-degree video, so I can go around here. I'm pretty happy with it. Now, the computer I'm watching it on is not the best, and I've already got StreamYard running on it, so I reduced the resolution to 720, so it's not 4K right now. But let me just go around, and you can see what they would use for the event festival center, but no longer. Look at all the fencing that they have around here. Future World is kind of a mess. The building back here, this is Mouse Gear back here, or what used to be Mouse Gear. It's now closed off, and the Electric Umbrella is back beyond there. I don't think that's open right now either. I'm not sure. But to get into the park, you can't go up the middle anymore. You go to the right to get into the park. You enter by the sea, or to the left, you go this way. So this is my way out of the park, actually. So yeah, look how choppy this is. I got too much stuff running on this old computer. But you can see the walls here. And let me skip ahead a bit if I can. I don't want to screw anything up. But so Epcot, not as beautiful as it usually is. You've got a giant wall to your right, giant wall to your left. Let me skip ahead even more. I'm not going to show this whole thing. This is the most dull part of the video. But look at that. Wall to my right, wall to my left. And then as we turn this corner, maybe you'll be able to tell a bit better where we are. Again, old computer. My video is more smooth than this if you watch it on your own device. I promise you. You can tell, you can see my computer can't handle this right now. The best laid plans. Okay, here we go. So we're coming up to Spaceship Earth, which is still open until May. But if I look behind where I've been walking, you can see this is how you get into the park. To go to the once you enter the park, you go to the left, and you get in there, and you go around the building, and you come out near mission space and all that. But it's just wall after wall. Anyway, I'm not going to show too much more of this. I'm boring myself. But I just wanted to show you. Look, the wall's up ahead. You can't. There's no fountain there. They got rid of the tombstones or whatever, the monoliths or whatever they call them. And the fountain, that Fountain of Nations or whatever they called it in the middle of Future World, that's all fenced off. It's not pleasant. I'll be honest. I didn't love it there. World Showcase is fine. But yeah, the Future World is kind of a mess. But back to positive news. I did get my annual pass holder magnet. Let's see. There we go. You can see it's Donald. Is that a pith helmet? Or is that just a gardening hat? And then we also have what's the dude's name? The bee. Somebody help me out. It's not Sting. That's the guy from the police. It's somebody help me. It's probably in the passport right here, isn't it? Let's see. Can't. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Anybody? No, it's not Bumblebee. It's why can't I think of it? Oh well. Somebody help me out. It's it's a simple name. Spike, is that it? Spike. Thank you, Mike Wheeler. That sounds right. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Not the Green Hornet. Oh, I see. Bill took a sabbatical. Okay, welcome back. Sawyer in the Middle, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Expedition Greg just got 7K. He has 7,000 subscribers. Congratulations to him. And my mom's here. It is a pith helmet. Thank you. All right, so annual pass holder magnet. I'm out of focus. Sorry. There we go. That'll go up on my collection. And then, so this is available the first half of the festival. Then the second half is a similar magnet, but instead it will have Orange Bird on it. And I think that's the one everybody's really looking forward to. Everybody loves Orange Bird. Let's see what Dennis is saying. Do a few rides, soar, test drag, mission space, then head to World Showcase for dinner. Yeah, mission. Spaceship Earth's closure will not deter you. Good for you. Yeah, Epcot's still great. I still love Epcot. It's just not at its best right now. And then Walt's ready for the magnets. There is no, yeah, he said, or the Bluebird one, whichever comes first. Let's get to the next item up for bids. It is I was after I walked around the festival and had a few things to eat. I went over to Hollywood Studios with the sole purpose of riding Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And when I tried forever to get a fast pass, and I just never could. I must have tried a dozen times to get on there and on the app and get a fast pass for it, and it just never happened. Nothing was available. Even just myself alone, where it's usually easy or easier to get a fast pass for a single person as opposed to a whole family of people, there was just nothing available, nothing to be had, nothing ever came up. Excuse me. So I said, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to wait in the standby line. So I got there and I was happy to see that the wait time was 105 minutes, which was a lot less than I expected. I expected a 2.5 hour wait at least. So I got in the standby line, and I will tell you that I did not wait 105 minutes. I was on and off the ride in much less than an hour. I forgot to keep track exactly. But I remember when I got in line, it was 3:25. And I thought, okay, so 105 minutes, if that holds strong, I'm going to be on the ride at 10 after 5. Well, I had ridden the ride, found my car. I made it to I-4 and was heading toward Polk County at 5:10. So I was well on that ride. I didn't phrase that right. D&G Explorers, welcome to the show. Avery, the Cuban American, welcome. I was on the ride in no time. What seemed it was awesome. And that's not the only instance I've seen of people getting on the ride much faster than the posted wait time. So that's great. I think the reason is there's such a great capacity for guests on this ride. The cars are big and they hold a lot of people, and they keep running them, and they can get through a ton of people really fast, which leads me to the question, why are the wait times so wrong? I'm glad they are for our sake, because I'll be able to ride this multiple times without having to kill 2.5 hours every time I'm there. And I don't want to give any spoilers, or many spoilers, but I liked the ride very much. And when I was in line, I was in the standby line. And when I got to the part where the fast pass and the standby lines meet, I turned around and I looked behind me, and Jenna from Resort TV One and her mother were in line right behind me. So we became a trio. We rode the ride together. It was so much fun. She was vlogging it. She vlogged the whole day. She asked me to give my thoughts on the ride for her video. So in her video that she released yesterday, you can see what I thought of the ride, or I'll just tell you right now. I liked it very much. I will say there's so much going on. There's so much to look at. I didn't know what to look at. So I was trying to get a look at everything, but in the process, I don't feel I got a good look at anything. But I know that there are a ton of Easter eggs and hidden Mickeys in there. So I was kind of looking for that, and I was looking to see what's going on. I know there's a story in the ride. I wasn't following it. I was just trying to take it all in. My point is I'm going to have to ride it at least 50 more times to really get an appreciation for everything that's in that ride. It's the next generation Disney dark ride. And I'll be riding it again many times, but I won't spoil it. There's plenty of videos out there for you to watch. I actually did record it while I was there. I took my 360 camera and I recorded it, not really with the intention of posting it. Actually, Josh from Resort TV One did that exact same thing. He took his 360-degree camera there and recorded the ride. So, and he recorded it in 4K and he posted that today. I actually recorded my version of it in 5K because the camera can do that. But I didn't record the little intro movie you see before you hop in the ride vehicle. And I didn't record walking off of the ride vehicle, which still offers a couple of things to see. So maybe I will post it just to see how long it takes to post a 5K, like a 10-minute 5K video. I don't know. But I did, Richard. I did record it in 360. But honestly, it was more so I could take it home and watch it in a bit more clarity, everything I missed. So I've got that. I've rendered it. It's here to watch. I just haven't watched it yet. But perhaps I'll put it online for you to see. It's not the best camera for low light, and there is a place or two where the light is very low. For example, Charlie had a great suggestion. Charlie from the Disney Nerd Herders suggested I take that camera on Spaceship Earth just to record it one last time before they renovate it and change it. And then I told him, well, it's not the best low light camera. And then I thought to myself, well, who cares? Let's just record it. I'll get something there. So I probably will be doing that. I'll probably take the 4K camera, the 360 camera, and record Spaceship Earth before it's closed for the summer or however long they're going to close it. Lady Jamer says, and it's not that dark. I guess not. It's very bright. There's a brand new Disney song that's kind of the theme song of the ride. It's got an old-timey feel to it. Again, I don't want to say too much because I know there are people that just want to see it without any spoilers. So it's very colorful, very bright. There's a lot of movement. It's a trackless ride system. I don't think I'm spoiling anything when I say that. RVing to Disney, welcome to the show. Okay, what time is it? 7:53. All right, let's get to this. I'll just do this really quick. I went to Epcot and Hollywood Studios this weekend, and going there, riding the new ride, checking out the new festival, got me to thinking, what are my favorite parks right now? So I made a list. I'm just going to show it to you really quick because I don't have a ton of time. But this is my new favorite parks list right now. And I love Epcot. Epcot is usually number one. All the parks are great. I love all the parks. They're super fun. But right now, all that construction in Future World has me bummed a little bit. It's just not fun. It's not fun to enter the park from the front. If you're coming in from the, what do you call it? The back door. You know what I'm talking about. The, where the Skyliner is now and where you can walk from the resorts. That's fine. You stay in World Showcase, and there's still, Living with the Land and the Seas with Nemo is still over there, and Test Track is back open now, which is good. But there's so much construction going on, so many walls. I tried to show you a little bit. International Gateway. Thanks, Greg. I just tried to write down some things of what made me come to this list here. And first of all, Hollywood Studios with the new ride, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That's a great ride. Rise of the Resistance and all of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is great. And with those additions right there, Hollywood Studios is a complete park again. And you still have Tower of Terror, which is one of my favorite rides. A lot of people love the Rock and Roller Coaster. I don't love that as much as I used to. You've got the Skyliner now connects Hollywood Studios with Epcot, for example, and some resorts. Slinky Dog Dash in Toy Story Land is a great Disney coaster, kind of comparable to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which I like as well. But I was trying to come up with a list of cons, pros and cons, and maybe it doesn't have the greatest food selection there, or at least quick service food selection. Although Docking Bay 7 in Galaxy's Edge is awesome. It's gotten better. Rosie's All American with the fried green tomato sandwich is a winner in my book. I would say the virtual boarding groups for Rise of the Resistance is not the best, but it's fine. Anyway, Hollywood Studios is my favorite park. Magic Kingdom's second. It's the Magic Kingdom. They have a bit of construction going on there, but it's really, with the exception of them having to close down the train, it's really unobtrusive. It's not really obstructing much. It's off to the side. I did mention they had to close down the Magic Kingdom railroad, the train that goes around the whole park. That's been closed for a long time, but it still has the most rides of any park. It's the oldest. It still has the most sentimental value for, I think, all of us. So Magic Kingdom's Magic Kingdom. I just think Hollywood Studios. I didn't even mention Hollywood Studios at Christmas. I think that's the best Christmas park as well. Even better than Magic Kingdom. I've mentioned that before. Anyway, so third, Animal Kingdom. They've got Pandora now with Flight of Passage. That's great. It's just Flight of Passage still has 3-hour wait times, and fast passes are hard to come by. For me, anyway, I can only get them 30 days out. If you're a resort guest, you can get them 60 days out and have a bit of a head start over somebody like me. But yeah, it's a great ride. It's just wait time is unfortunate. The Safari is also awesome. That's great. What else did I put down? Everest is a great ride. Dinosaur is a great ride, even though Dinoland USA is not so hot. Sawyer in the middle says Hollywood Studios has better rides, but Epcot is still a better park, if you know what I mean. I think I do. Yes. Animal Kingdom, the animals are great. There's just not as many rides. I think if they did something with Dinoland USA, it would be a better park, but it's still great. Animal Kingdom is the park that first-time guests go to, and they say, "Oh, I really like that." Like, they're surprised how much they like Animal Kingdom. And I guess that's understandable. Yeah, understandable. You don't really know what you're getting into if you're a first-time guest there. But I think I was the same way. I was, that was pretty cool. What time is it? Oh, my goodness. It's almost 8 o'clock. Epcot, anyway, I told you all the construction in Epcot is such a problem for me. It's not cool. World Showcase is still great. They still got 2 rides. They're building Ratatouille is coming this summer, and Guardians of the Galaxy, I think, next year. But right now, Epcot, even with the festival, and I love every festival, it's just the festival they had to accommodate all the construction. So that's kind of a drag. All right, let's get to some promos. Where are we? Let's see. Okay, Dean from the Lime Place is going live tonight, I think. Did I say the Lime Place? I meant the Live Place. 9:30. Check out Dean at the Live Place. I think he's going. He doesn't go live every week, but I think he's live tonight, and it should be awesome. It usually is. We have Mouse Talk right now. As soon as we get done here, he's doing his March Madness, Mouse Madness. What's he calling it? A tournament where he's gauging our favorite attractions at Walt Disney World. So that's awesome. So in about 30 seconds, we're all going to go over to Mouse Talk. And tomorrow we've got Disney Nerd Herders with their Wednesday night live stream at 7 p.m. At 8 p.m. Eastern is D&G Explorers. They will be doing their cruising show tomorrow. They're going to have Nautical Nurse Nancy as their guest and somebody else, and I don't remember. So sorry. What else? The Fifth Gate. This is something I have been doing with Dean from the Live Place and Rob Fuzz. I didn't see Rob tonight, but he deserves one of those, where we talk about what if Disney World created a fifth theme park here in Florida, or I guess that is Walt Disney World. Anyway, our next episode 3, will be Thursday, March 19th. I think we finalized that. Patrick, you're not late. You're right on time to see me say goodbye. Anyway, we've got that, and what else? I guess that's it. So right now we're heading back over to Mouse Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Next week is St. Patrick's Day. Everything will be green. And I will be playing the Irish Rovers in the background behind me because I'm not monetized, and I can. Okay, everybody, take it easy. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next week. Tell Walt and Melissa it's a Sunshine Nation invasion. All right, ending broadcast. Bye, everybody.